Haines. Also joining the conversation, Dr. Lippy Roy, an internist and addiction specialist at NYU Langone Medical Center in New York. And my friend Brad Lamb, a certified interventionist at his Breathe Life Healing Center in Los Angeles. Alexis, you got a break from a judge.
Yeah.
That was rare.
It is rare, and that's unfortunate because I do believe that addicts deserve to be in treatment and not in jail. And
so often it depends on economics and race.
The color of your skin. I don't deny that. I talk about that in my book.
Yeah, you do.
It's really unfortunate that the vast majority of mass incarcerated people are people of color, despite the fact that we know that white people do as much, if not more, crime. And
you got the break. You are sober, you're a mom now, and you're using your voice to tell your story, but also to help others. Dr. Roy, you know, Timbaland, who's now one of my best friends, I love this guy. He got on and told his story, quitting cold turkey. Dan Paris also said that it happened for him, but that's rare to be able to go in a room and lock yourself. Timbaland said being on opioids was hell on earth.
Yes. Yes. Timbaland and many of my own patients say the exact same story. It's extremely uncomfortable and difficult to detox or get better on your own. It's uncomfortable, and frankly, relapse rates are over 90% for people who just go it alone and just detox alone.
So 90% of the people who try to go it alone relapse?
No, detox alone is associated with relapse rates of over 90%. So the people who have the best outcomes for long-term recovery receive medications and counseling and are surrounded by supportive people.
And Brad, full disclosure, we've known each other a long time. Someone near and dear to my heart. We did an intervention. I called you. We got in a car.
You did great. You're a great interventionist, Amber.
We got in an Uber and we took him to your center.
Yeah.
Rehab, people feel like they can't afford it, that, you know, it's not available. What is the rehab situation?
Well, I love that
most people face.
Alexis was talking about the connection between trauma and addiction later. And so most people that have addiction will never get help. That's the sad truth about it. So I love that the judge one day said, hey, you have to go to treatment instead of going to jail. But most families, you know, there's shame around it. So the idea...
And the economics of it.
But
insurance covers, but it's complicated.
Yeah, but there's coverage today like there's never been before. There are over 14,000 treatment centers in the country. And so I think it's just that we're scared to talk about addiction and recovery. There's so much shame around it.
The fear is bigger than the access to affordable rehab.
No doubt. And, you know, I mean, imagine 17 years ago, I was a meth addict and alcoholic, and I was a newsman, and I was nuts, right? So you never saw that part of me. Yeah. But I was driving around loaded all the time, praying that I would get arrested. But detoxing at home can be so dangerous for folks because of medical issues.
Listen, go to TamarinHallShow.com. We're going to give you a link to more information on this important conversation. Head over to Alexis Haines' podcast, Recovering from Reality. It's streaming. And again, go to TamarinHallShow.com. The conversations continue, and we'll give you links on where to go to get answers. We'll be right back.